Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Frames of Mind, a creation by Howard Gardner. Frames of Mind, 1983, is a groundbreaking book introducing the theory of multiple intelligences. Unlike the traditional view of intelligence as a single trait, this theory suggests that people possess various intelligences in differing degrees. By understanding this theory, educators and policymakers can revamp the educational system to cater to a wider range of students than current methods allow. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that renowned developmental psychologist Howard Gardner is known for his theory of multiple intelligences. With 30 books to his name, he has been honored with numerous awards, like the 1981 MacArthur Fellowship and the 2020 Distinguished Contributions to Research in Education Award. Gardner currently serves as a research professor at the Harvard Graduate School of Education, an adjunct professor of psychology at Harvard University, and the director of the Good Project, an initiative focused on guiding individuals in navigating ethical dilemmas. With 9 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlanet.net. To start, learn about the psychological theory that revolutionized Western education. The concept of intelligence as a single, general trait is challenged by the theory of multiple intelligences, which suggests there are several different intelligences operating independently in the human brain. IQ tests only address logical and linguistic abilities, ignoring other forms of success and competencies a person may possess. The idea is explored further with examples involving face recognition, spatial thinking in chemistry, and the connection between music and teaching computer programming. Key idea number 1. The modern understanding of intellect is narrow and constrained. The text discusses 3 individuals displaying high competency in different areas, highlighting the limitations of assessing intelligence. It introduces the concept of intelligence as a potential for high competence in specific areas, proposing 7 types of intelligences: linguistic, musical, logical, mathematical, spatial, bodily kinesthetic, intrapersonal, and interpersonal. Criteria for defining intelligence are discussed, including brain damage effects and problem-solving abilities. The author acknowledges the complexity of defining intelligence across various levels of analysis and poses the question of why defining intelligences is necessary. Key idea number 2. The multiple intelligence theory can help maximize individuals' natural abilities. Scientists hold varying views on the genetic component of intelligence, ranging from 20% to 80%. Rather than labeling intelligence as entirely inherited, it may be more beneficial to view individuals as genetically predisposed to certain talents. Access to a nurturing environment is crucial for genetic potential to be fully realized. Neurobiological concepts of canalization and plasticity shed light on how genetics and environment interact in shaping cognitive abilities. Early exposure and stimulation can maximize brain plasticity and enhance learning potential, offering new opportunities for educational and societal development. Key idea number 3. Linguistic intelligence involves a strong understanding of language and its characteristics. Robert Graves struggled to find the right word for a poem line, settling on "close call of doubt." This exemplifies linguistic intelligence, crucial in activities like poetry and rhetoric, involving an awareness of language nuances and the sound of words together. Linguistic intelligence encompasses the development of language skills, typically localized in the left hemisphere of the brain, with specific impairments linked to certain areas, such as Broca's area. Key idea number 4. Musical intelligence refers to being attuned to sound characteristics. Musical intelligence involves sensitivity to sound properties linked with auditory oral capabilities. It allows understanding and production of rhythmically arranged pitches. Musical composition exemplifies musical intelligence. Majority can appreciate music structure, though not all will compose. Different from linguistic intelligence due to distinct brain processing of pitch. Proof from Diana Deutsch's study shows difficulty in remembering tones when interfered with other tones, but not with verbal interference. Key idea number 5. Logical mathematical intelligence focuses on abstract reasoning. A child grasps the concept of number by understanding that the same amount is represented regardless of the counting order. Developing logical mathematical intelligence involves abstract reasoning and progression from interactions with objects to logic and science. Mathematical ability focuses on understanding logical connections and patterns and mastering abstract and complex concepts. Mathematical talent is generally located in the left hemisphere of the brain. Logical mathematical intelligence is highly valued in Western society but cannot solve all problems. Key idea number 6. Spatial intelligence is utilized for visualizing and orienting oneself in space. Spatial intelligence involves the visualization and understanding of space and shapes. It includes perceiving, transforming, and recreating visual stimuli using mental imagery. It can operate independently of one's ability to see, making it accessible to individuals with blindness. Spatial abilities aid in navigation and recognizing details in visual displays. It can be applied in abstract ways, such as drawing connections between different domains, like John Dalton did with chemistry and astronomy. Spatial intelligence is observed across all cultures, with varying levels of emphasis. In environments like the tundra, spatial skills are crucial for navigation. The ability to discern slight differences in snowdrifts is an example of high spatial skill. This intelligence is more focused on objects compared to logical mathematical intelligence. Key idea number 7. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence is shown through proficient physical abilities. Dance is a culturally patterned sequence of purposeful body movements that reflect bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Cognitive pursuits often involve physical elements, demonstrating bodily intelligence. The brain and body constantly communicate to perform motor tasks effectively. Impairments in the brain, particularly the left hemisphere, can affect motor abilities. Apraxia is an example where an individual understands tasks but struggles to physically perform them. This highlights the interplay between body and brain in executing tasks. Key idea number 8. Personal intelligence's focus on understanding oneself and others. Sigmund Freud and William James had differing views on psychology. Freud focused on individual development, while James emphasized relationships between people. This reflects the distinction between intrapersonal intelligence, self-knowledge, and interpersonal intelligence, understanding others. Both intelligences are located in the frontal lobes of the brain. Cultural differences impact how these intelligences are expressed, with examples from Balinese and Moroccan cultures provided. Key idea number 9. The text suggests that educational systems should be altered to align with the theory of multiple intelligences. The text discusses utilizing multiple intelligences in education to cater to students' strengths, develop accurate intelligence tests, set specific educational goals, use intelligences as both means and ends of learning, and consider the intersection of intelligences with cultural contexts to revolutionize education and help students reach their potential. In conclusion, the text discusses how modern Western society perceives intelligence as a general trait, but evidence suggests there are multiple intelligences. These include linguistic, musical, logical, mathematical, spatial, bodily kinesthetic, intrapersonal, and interpersonal intelligence. Understanding and exploring these can lead to new testing methods that help educators nurture children's intellectual strengths and weaknesses. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.